Hi.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back. So, this is my husband who agreed to join today. He's a bit tired, as you can see.
I'm exhausted.
So, today we thought we would do the 40 Witchcraft Question Tag just because it could be fun to get to know me and my husband a little bit. And we are going to draw the winner of the giveaway. And we have written all the names in the cauldron. I'm shaking it up, and the name looks like this. And Lucas will draw one in a couple minutes. So, question 1. What kind of witch are you? Well, I call myself a gray eclectic witch because I walk all over the place. I don't have a set path that I like to walk on. Guess that's that for me. How about you?
A kitchen witch.
Kitchen witch.
/ something.
I'm 2. How did you discover your path? Mine was when I was 19, and just before I was 19, when I went to like this special kind of school thing for young kids, where I met someone who was Wiccan, and I read her books, and then I got a sign from a goddess that this was my path. So I have been calling myself a witch ever since, and I have never really been in the broom closet. Really?
I wouldn't know how I discovered it. I just started looking into herbs and stuff one day.
Yeah, not even kidding.
So I think it was you or my mother who said that. Oh, you're a kitchen witch. Okay, so I'm a kitchen witch.
Well, you also did kind of grew up in there.
Yeah, I grew up with Native American stuff.
Mm.
And healing and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been something I've just always been
a part of. So, 3. How long have you been practicing? Well, since I was 19, and now 35. So that is what? 16, 17 years? I think.
Don't look at me. I can't do head calculations.
I think it's like 16 plus years now. And Lucas have been practicing
I don't know.
For like a year or 2 openly, knowingly what he is doing. So he's very new still. But as he said, he has been in the environment his entire life. So, 4. What past tradition do you follow? I don't follow any.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you do kind of follow the kitchen witch traditions.
And the Native American stuff.
And then the Native American, yes. And like I'm all over the place, basically. Are you solitary or do you have a coven? Mix of both. Because we do celebrate with your mom.
Yeah.
So we kind of have a little family coven. And we celebrate alone or practice alone at the same time. So we have both. Gizmo. The most cuddly cat ever.
Yeah.
You will see him in older videos from when he was a kitten. So, 6. Do you practice divination? If so, what techniques? We both read cards. Lucas has one set of cards that he uses, and that's it.
Animal cards.
Animal cards, yeah. I do mostly tarot cards.
Hi, Queen.
And sometimes I use pendulum. I use scrying. I do all kinds of stuff. And I'm all over the place. 7. Do or would you teach and practice witchcraft to your children? Yes.
Yeah.
Alongside every other religion there is. And we have decided that when we do have kids, they're gonna choose for themselves one day. So we're gonna try and teach them everything, basically, as good as we can. 8. Do you have a matron deity? I have just recently found my goddess, and she's standing right behind us, and that's Danu, who is a Celtic goddess. She's also called the Mother Goddess, so I'm pretty happy with her. Before that, I spent a bit time working with Bastet and Anubis, but nothing real big or serious. How about you?
I work with the Laura so far.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Number 9, your favorite pantheon. Don't really have a favorite.
What's a pantheon?
The pantheon is like the Greek gods as a pantheon, Roman gods as a pantheon, Norse gods as a pantheon.
Mm.
Well, I don't really have a favorite. No. I think they are all just as good as the other one. Yeah, we do. Can do that sometimes.
I've only cast one so far.
Well, you have to start somewhere. But yeah, I do write my own when I'm in need of one I can't find or I don't find one that's suited for what I wanted to do it for. So yeah. Favorite goddess? Well, mine is Danu, who is my goddess, main goddess. So that's my favorite. Do you have a favorite goddess? Me?
No, I don't have any goddesses yet.
Yeah. Well, 11 is favorite god, and I don't really have one yet. I am trying to make the whole balance thing with the feminine and the masculine. I just haven't found the right male yet. To say it that way. And that's kind of with you too. You haven't really found one.
I have, but I don't know what it is. It would be favorite goddess would be Mother Earth, and favorite god would be Creator.
Yeah, like a more native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Creator and Mother Earth. I don't have anything else besides that.
Cat hair. No. Not on the table. To a cat. My sun sign, which is question 12. Sun sign, I'm Aries. And Lucas is Virgo. So we kind of fire and earth here. Kind of okay balance, I think. 13, my moon sign is Taurus, which is earth. And Lucas is Leo, which is fire. It's kind of like fire, earth. And just found out today that our ascendant is each other's sun signs, so it's kind of fun somehow. Do I have a familiar? Question 14. This is my familiar. I've had him since he was 9 weeks old. I rescued him as a kitten and from dying of starvation, basically. Yeah. But we have a really great connection. So, do you have a familiar?
I don't know if the dog counts.
No.
No, I don't.
But we do have another cat and a dog too, so lots of animals. But Gizmo is my familiar, and he has been that like ever since the first time I saw him. Okay, 15. Thoughts on the afterlife. Well, I'm a very firm believer in reincarnation. I do believe we come back again at some point. What we come back for and when and all that, I don't know.
Dogs moaning.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a believer in
Hello,
evolution.
Evolution.
It's a type of evolution. I think that when we die, our spirits. It's very complex. It's a very complex thought. It basically, uh, we are currently in our larval state, or beginning stages of our larval state. When we end up dying, we end up going to out in the universe, and we take the time that it requires for us to continue on and evolve into gods, basically.
So basically, kind of reincarnation, but the higher up every time, till you up until the God state.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Eventually, you become gods.
Well, Jezebel asking you gods. Like I think most like a higher self person, kind of like I think it's Buddhism or Hinduism, where the highest rank you can get in reincarnation is like the highest subconscious, something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either, Jezebel. It would be too much to me to think about even.
Well, it's a very complex thing. I consider the whole God situation being a society of gods, and the few gods that we know of are kind of like political heads in some way. Those are the people, those are the gods that come out to us, and there is significantly much more that we haven't met, maybe. It's very complex.
That dog wants to say hi too. Maybe with a lot more life behind me. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of the same thing either way. Don't we all? Question number 16 is: have you had any paranormal experiences? Plenty, a lot of them, since I was a kid.
Shit, tons of them.
Yeah, we live in a very old house, and we have a spirit here.
Lucky, go to bed.
And we call him Frank. We haven't really figured out who he is yet because he doesn't really want to talk too much. He just kind of makes his presence known.
I don't think he is a spirit. I think he's from a different dimension.
As you can see, we are two very different people in opinions. He's trying to get the dog to go to bed.
He's being annoying.
But paranormal experience, yeah, I've been on ghost hunts and graveyard runs and all kinds of stuff. It's been fun. Don't do it so much anymore, but I am clairvoyant medium, so I do work a lot with the paranormal and spirits and stuff. And we do have a lot of protection in our bedroom because that's kind of our safe space. Nothing is allowed in the bedroom except for my mom.
The monsters under the bed. And bed bugs.
Yeah, I'm so glad we don't have those. So 17. Are you out of the broom closet? If so, how do your friends, family feel about your path? Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I've never been in the broom closet actually. Like ever, because I've never had the need to. But I also grew up with a mom who was a seer and a clairvoyance, and she always told me not to be scared of things. So I just think it was a natural step for me, actually. Of course, I get all the fun remarks from family still after plus 16 years, like, "Oh, watch out! They're gonna catch you and burn you in the stake." Because in Denmark we have this thing where we burn a witch on the stake at the midsummer. It's kind of a weird thing. The thing is ridiculous, but that's how it is. Traditions, you know. So every year around midsummer, I get like tons of memes from family members saying, "Watch out! We don't want them to catch you. We would like you to stay around some longer." Oh, but yeah, that's kind of the only thing there is here. And I don't think Lucas has ever been in a broom closet either. we don't really believe in it, so to say. Ja, hej fra Horsens. Okay. Isabella Dansk.
I'm not from Denmark. I'm actually from the United States. We live in Norway.
Yeah, we are very international, like Dane, American, Norway. So we're like, yeah, very international. 18. What is something that inspires you? Nature inspires me a lot. Family. Yeah. But it also depends on what kind of inspiration we are talking about. Because, like, is it like a creative inspiration? Because then it's like everything. If it's like witchcraft related inspiration, it's nature, it's life, it's love, whatever comes my way.
Food, pretty pictures, and music.
He is a big foodie, just FYI. He loves his food. We have.
I can look at a food picture and I'll want to write a story or something like that.
He likes.
I'll look at a food picture and I'll plan the entire day based off of one thing. Say there's pork in the picture, and I'll go, oh, let's have a barbecue.
Yeah, he also wants to be a chef, so we get lots of interesting foods in this house. And most of it he tries to make from scratch. Mostly because we can't buy it in stores.
Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes bad.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. You have fun all the time.
Yeah. And he's messy in the kitchen.
Oh,
very much so.
I gotta work on that.
Okay. 19. Do you have an altar? I have 2.
I don't have one. I plan to have one hanging. Yes.
Yes.
I want to be very unique in the sense that my altar is hanging.
One of mine is my family altar.
But that doesn't count. I mean, having things placed in such a way that it literally is hanging.
Oh yeah, that's the one you want. Yeah, he wants them hanging from the ceiling, basically. Every little item for like hanging FMA, hanging like offering bowl, like.
Or design in such a way so that it actually is on the wall.
So yeah, he still haven't figured it out yet. But I have 2. I have my family altar down in the living room, which is basically like 2 small shelves with some things on for good love and harmony and all those stuff. And then on top of that, like on the wall, that's pictures of family. So that's my family altar. And yes, I do agree. It kind of sounds dangerous, especially if he wants a hanging candle.
Nah, candles hanging.
Yeah, walking into nothing. Yeah, it might not be so good.
Yeah, that's why you have it on the wall so you don't walk into it.
Yeah. Well, and then I have my main altar in the witchy room / guest room. Just redesigned it the other week, on my birthday actually. So I got 2. I've had an altar since I was 26, I think. 25, 26 was when I made my first one.
I think the closest I ever had to an altar was a medicine bag that I carry around. I carried one when I was a kid too.
So, okay, 20. What's a spell you have done? Which one? The latest spell I did was a good luck spell because we had run into a bunch of bad luck. So I did a good luck spell for us, and it kind of worked pretty well, I think. Then of course life happened, and that's how it is. Yeah, you kind of have to give something back. So we got what we needed to get, and then some other things kind of went south. But everything is up and running now. Everything is fixed, and we're just ready to move forward now. The last spell you made was your.
That was my first spell, and that was I don't know what was it, a kitchen warming kind of thing. It kind of activates and or something, the kitchen and the house. We moved into a new house, and it was time for. I just got some books for my birthday from her. So uh, it was just to cleanse the house and kitchen.
Mm. It depends on if I'm working with spirits doing spells. I normally don't. But if I make like big things like rituals, I always leave a offering, of course. But just a very simple spell, I don't really do offerings. I'm a fast believer in the if I'm supposed to get it, I get it. If not, I don't. If I get it, I will pay somehow, and they will take what they feel is necessary.
They usually take blood from me on a regular basis.
Yeah, he's very good at cutting himself.
Yeah, I got cut the other day. What was it from?
Yesterday?
Yeah, it was from sliding on a rock.
Mm.
Just a little scratch. Bled like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, we had a very long walk yesterday. It was nice. So, 21. Do you have a totem animal? If so, what is it? Well, according to my mother-in-law, like Lucas's mom, everybody has like
I think they're messing around with dog
have a 7 as totem animals at the time. But you may not always know them actually. They at some point are just gonna change up. But I do have my main totem animal, which is the wolf. Hello, Mandy. Welcome. Very nice to see you. So, as my totem animal is the wolf, which is also my spirit animal, and then I spirit my power animal. So it's actually both. It's kind of funny. And then I have a stag, a polar bear, and a rabbit that I know of.
Don't look at me. I have no idea what my totem animal is. So I know I have an owl.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's recent.
No owl I've had for a while.
Okay.
I've always had a connection to an owl. Barn owl.
Well, that also makes it your totem. But okay. 22. Favorite pagan holiday that you celebrate? I like Halloween. I like that one.
I don't know yet.
He hasn't gone through them all yet. We started last year celebrating together on Mappin. So he actually hasn't gone through all of them yet. So
I actually enjoy cooking for all of them.
yeah, we always do like big foods of some kind every time. And Lucas, well, cook most of it. I do too sometimes. I am a good cook. He says. I just like baking more.
I found some fantastic salmon recipes on YouTube.
Oh, I'm gonna try this here.
Amazing recipes.
Come to.
From a whole bunch of witches there.
Mm.
You just type in salmon and you find a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Everybody celebrates Yule. There's not many who doesn't. So
I made my first Yule log around Yule.
Which also was his first cake.
My first cake ever.
And it was amazing. So good. So, well, 23. Do you meditate? Sometimes. I suck at meditating.
I meditate every night before I go to sleep.
Yeah, he's better than I am. But
it's called dozing off.
No, honestly, I have never had a lot of like earth in me, even though my moon sign is Taurus. I have never really had a lot of like experience with earth work. So I spent the good like last 10 years to learn how to ground, to meditate properly. because I will fly away. I will go on big journeys when I'm not supposed to. So I've become better. I can like meditate for like what 10 minutes, 15 minutes now, which is very big for me. But it's also because I have excessive thoughts constantly, so I can't really turn it off. I need some sort of guidance still, sadly, or music to follow constantly. Otherwise, I can't. Yeah, I've tried hematite and tried body balls and tried tiger iron. I've been the whole shebang around.
She's a balloon.
Very much so. I started doing like meditations and earth healings with friends like 7, 8 years ago. And in the beginning, I was so bad. This I had an earth person on each side of me, holding me to the ground basically sometimes, and I would have my arms over my head like this. Well, that was what it feels like these those things you see at car dealerships and stuff. I felt like those because I was fighting so hard to try and get away. There. And then there's this guy who can do whatever he wants to. I'm so jealous, but he also falls asleep whenever he wants to, basically. So still jealous.
You get to, if it's done right, you can sit in a chair and just. For me, I have to close my eyes, but many people don't have to. You just sit in a chair and you can just meditate for
Yeah, I do.
5-10 minutes. It feels like you've had like a 2-hour nap.
Yeah, I do need some boots. Well, I did need them. I'm getting better. At least I can get near celestite now, the crystal. Back then I couldn't get in like 5 meters of them, and I will fly away. Now I have my own on my altar. I am very proud. 24. Have you gone to a psychic, tarot reader, Reiki master, healer, etc.? Yes.
Never.
You kind of have your mom as one.
I don't think that counts.
Well, his mom is actually a Reiki master and healer and tarot reader and all these things.
I had some shaman once come by. Carlos, he's done some type of healing on me as well as some physical stuff. He explained that over time there.
Mm.
If you stretch out your hands, you'll see that one is a little bit longer than the other. Apparently, that's not natural, and it stretches. One hand becomes shorter than the other. Same thing with your legs. So he did some. All he did was do something like this with my arms and my legs, and then all of a sudden, I felt like $1,000,000, and my everything was straight.
Yes, I do read tarot cards. I have several decks, oracle cards, tarot cards, animal cards, the whole shebang. But yeah, I've never been to a psychic. Yeah, that's right. I have been once. Couldn't tell me anything I didn't know. That's because I kind of am one myself. Um, I have I've had cards late many times. That's because of the whole community thing where we can do for each other and stuff. So yeah, and I've been to healing circles and stuff. Last time I was in a healing circle, that was the most horrible experience of my life. I left where I was so much pain that I was crying. So I had my friends had to work on me after. So I don't really like healing circles anymore. They kind of freak me out. So, 25. What are some good witch books that have influenced you? Well, being a Dane, my very first book was by the only like official witch in Denmark called Danny Drohul. She has a book. It's called Heksens Håndbog, or in English, The Witch's Handbook. She wrote that in the 80s, I think, 80s, end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s, or something like that. That was my first ever book, and that has influenced me a lot. Um, Other than that, I just like to read. So I read whatever. And sometimes I find something I use, and most times I don't. It kind of depends on the whole thing. And Lucas don't really read that much.
Actually, that kitchen retreat that you got me, and the recipe book that you got me, and the YouTube has been fantastic every once in a while.
Hmm. Well, I gave him books about being a kitchen witch and kitchen witchery for his last birthday, so he could learn some stuff instead of just winging it all. So, favorite witch website?
Don't know of any.
I know.
YouTube, if that counts.
Yeah, if YouTube counts, it's kind of one of my favorites. But I do like a Danish website that's called Astern Deco, where we have the collecting things about witches and witchcraft, like witch subscription boxes, which YouTubers, especially Danish ones, of course, um, and they have like blogs and stuff for witches around the world. So that's pretty cool. 27. Favorite witch movie? Well, as I mean, a lot of other witches, I'm really happy about Practical Magic. I like that.
I just got the book Kitchen Witchery in September,
Mm.
so it's new to me too. But I haven't really read any books other than that, so I have nothing to go out from.
Do you have a favorite witch movie?
Oy.
I like.
Um,
I kind of like the Covenant too, actually. Like from two different things. One's with women and the other with guys. So kind of like both. You don't really know any.
the one with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, that's the Practical Magic.
Yeah, that one. The Hocus Pocus ones.
I actually didn't see it until I was an adult.
And the Wizards of Waverly Place was a very good one.
That's my TV show.
They made a movie out of it.
Well, cool. Okay, 28.
Harry Potter is last. You completely destroyed it for me.
I watch it too much apparently.
Way too much. We're talking. She has it on and she's doing stuff.
I like it as background noise because I know the story so well, all of them. So I have it on and it's just I can do stuff while watching it.
I have literally heard Harry Potter
Yeah,
all
okay,
of
tell me
them
so.
so much. I've heard the Harry Potter movies so much that I can tell you where it is just by hearing it in the movie. I can tell you which movie it is and where in the movie it is.
Pipe is ringing. Apparently something wrong with the sound. Do you think it was worth taking the phones away?
I have no idea.
Well, it was no if it goes away because it's pretty new apparently. Yeah, Frank has gone into the mic.
Actually, he works with all the electronics here.
Yeah, he kind of likes to fix the
That's all
electronics.
he does. The lights will start blinking and he's there. The lights haven't blinked in a long now.
Oh, they actually do sometimes. You just don't see it. Well, we'll just move on and let's see if the sound changes. 28. Favorite mythical animal?
You can probably adjust the mic there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that turned it off just. It's really new all the streaming stuff, so live stuff. Well, favorite mythological animal?
Three.
No, we can't hear you. No. Three?
I have three.
Three. I didn't tell.
A griffin, a dragon, and phoenix.
I like Phoenix too, but I don't really have a favorite one. Um, of course, unicorns are awesome. They are. Unicorns are awesome. 29.
Heart rainbows and shit skittles.
Um, favorite season?
Spring.
Fall. Don't really like summer. I love the snow, but I only like winter.
Spring and summer. That's not too bad.
That's the mic is in my webcam. Kind of weird because we can't hear it. So I actually don't really know how to fix that.
Where is the mic in the webcam?
I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Um,
Try unplugging it briefly.
nope. Yeah, it might be in your end. I don't know. Uh, what would you go downstairs and check?
Sure, I'll go check.
Something the husband downstairs to check if there's any sound and pitch on the. Oh, oh, now we're in here because that's kind of annoying.
No, it is.
There's a pitch.
It's a high pitched dream.
Okay. No, I don't know how to stop that. I don't know how to.
Try unplugging it and try again.
Well, okay, we will try and end this live and then start a new one and see if it's still there.
It was working perfectly fine up before until.
So, Jezebel,
We'll be back.
we'll be back in 2 minutes.